As we celebrate the feast of St. Francis this year on October the 4th, we here at St. Clement's are hosting this Pilgrim Cross, which is behind me. For several years now, it has been making its way around the east coast of our country, as the two conventual Franciscan friar provinces along the east coast are preparing to merge and to form into a new province. The cross was present when the friars met as two distinct groups in 2010, and since then, as it's been making its way around, the friars have been preparing and working, praying and hoping that we're doing the best we can to form this new province next year. For each of us, our life journey is a pilgrimage, or certainly it can be when we bring a faith dimension to it. The life pilgrimage of Francis of Assisi had its ups and downs, as most life journeys do, before Francis realized what the Lord was really asking of him. We know that once St. Francis embraced the Lord's call, he certainly did all he could to live it out. But he continued to grapple with the Lord's inspirations and to make course corrections as necessary so that he could be faithful to that call from Jesus. And that too is part of our life, and perhaps a little disconcerting to think we may have to make such adjustments, but less so if we anticipate their possibility. The example of Francis of Assisi can certainly inspire any Christian disciple who ponders his or her own faith pilgrimage. This cross behind me is based on the blue cross that was painted for the Basilica of St. Francis in Assisi around the year 1250. It's believed it was first hung over the altar, which is above the tomb of St. Francis. While it has some similarities to the more well-known San Damiano cross, before which Francis experienced the Lord's call to rebuild my church, this cross more clearly shows the humanity of Christ and the suffering of Jesus on the cross. That's very much part of Franciscan theology, rejoicing in the fact that Jesus took on our humanity when he came to earth, and then in our humanity, that Jesus saves us from all of the power of sin and death through his dying on the cross. Crib and cross are always linked for Francis, and indeed for all his followers. The friars invite all of our friends to join us in prayerful preparation as we strive to renew ourselves and our ministries for the years to come. And we pray that all may grow in the likeness of Christ through our own journeys of faith. This is Father Donald at St. Clement Church in Rosedale, wishing you the Lord's peace.